How to set healthy boundaries. Hello champions, I'm Dr. Meghana Dikshit, author of You Matter, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our channel. Here we dive deep into the limitless potential of your mind and brain. Together we unlock the secrets to success, help you heal from the past and prepare for an extraordinary future. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the tools and insights you need to thrive. For my committed subscribers, welcome back. Your journey to mastering your mind and living your best life continues here. And if you're ready to unleash your brain's potential, dive in the chat box right now and let's take this journey forward. There are 2 ways I can help you achieve more. We have included 2 valuable links in the caption below. Do check out. The first link is join my live seminar for free. Learn how to train your brain and unlock your full potential to achieve all your goals. Second, get my book, You Matter. Start your personal growth journey with me today by purchasing the book and taking the first step towards the transformation. Now let's come to the topic. How do we set healthy boundaries? A father, son and a donkey were traveling from their village to another town. Father and son were walking and they had put all their luggage on the donkey's back. On the way, some travelers passed by. The father heard them whispering to each other. Look at them. They have burdened the poor animal with so much weight. No care for another life. The father heard this, felt ashamed and immediately told his son to take away all the luggage. Now the father and son were carrying the luggage and the donkey was walking freely. Soon, few other travelers passed them. The son overheard the travelers saying, "Look at these foolish guys. They have a strong donkey. Instead of making use of it, they are lugging the luggage." What does this story tell us? Let me now give you my own example. As a child, I grew up in a large family. We were 4 sisters and parents. I was the youngest. Adjust was the word that I had to abide by. Taking care of others' needs was drilled into me. And if I did think of myself first, say there was just one fruit left over and I ate it, I was labeled selfish. So I grew up with a deep belief that others' comfort and care mattered more than mine. This belief led me to sometimes bend backwards more than it was required. The subconscious fear was I should not be labeled selfish. Because of this fear, what happened was that I became a people's pleaser. Somebody, anybody would be telling me what to do and what not to do. I would listen to them. During my interning years, there were days when I would be putting in those extra hours. I would be dog-tired, no holidays and not get paid at all. I was told that it was my learning period and I would believe and continue to slog away. In my close relationships, I would be the first to say sorry, whether the situation demanded it or not. This continued till I had the total breakdown. My life shattered. I was broke and broken. It was then that I learned about boundaries and maintaining healthy boundaries was essential to my overall well-being. The father and the son in this story did not know how to keep healthy boundaries, and they allowed people's opinions sway their decisions. When we don't have healthy boundaries, we are constantly in fear of displeasing somebody. We bend backwards to please everybody. And then we wonder, why is it that people do not reciprocate the way we want them to? So what are boundaries? Boundaries are like the fences that protects the farm from getting destroyed. They are an invisible line that defines what behaviors are acceptable for an individual and what are not acceptable. It's a line between what is comfortable and what is not comfortable. Boundaries are vital but not always easy to establish. Like in my case, even when I learned about setting boundaries, it was a couple of years before I actually was able to set my boundaries. Violation of personal space can cause discomfort, lead to anxiety and a fallout in relationships, personal and professional. Research shows that in families with healthy, flexible boundaries, each person is able to develop into a stable individual with an independent opinion, does not shy away from expressing even if that means not agreeing with the majority view. In such families, arguments are looked at as healthy discussions and not confrontations. Having healthy boundaries gives them a sense of well-being, self-control, and self-esteem throughout their life. Do you get what I'm saying here? There are 3 types of boundaries. First, clear boundaries. Clear boundaries are where you state clearly what you want for yourself. For example, after your boards, you want to go for arts. You state clearly that you would like to go for arts and become a bachelor in arts, rather than go for commerce just because your older siblings have done bachelor in commerce. And you express this without going into guilt. Your family respects your individual wish and aptitude. Second, rigid boundaries. These are closed and inflexible. It can be more challenging for family members to communicate needs and express individuality. I have had many clients who have faced a lot of challenges due to such rigid boundaries. They came from a joint family, living with older in-laws, 3 brothers along with their wives, and children staying together. There was constraint of space, but none of them could express their wish to set up a separate home. They continued to live suppressing their desires until one day there was an emotional blast in the family and the family split. A lot of ill feeling was created. The young children suffered emotional mental damage. This happened because the parents had set rigid boundaries that did not allow anybody to even breathe freely. Third, open boundaries. It's where boundaries are unclear, fuzzy, or loose. In such scenarios, it's hard for the individual in the family to have their needs met. Families with open boundaries show more codependency traits. For example, I had a client once who came for a consultation along with her husband. She, while introducing herself, said, "We are dealing with cancer." Her husband suffered from cancer, but the projection was that the couple was suffering and dealing with cancer. Did you get what I'm saying? Type IGI. Let's look at some of the tips that will help you to set healthy boundaries. First, be clear. Make your expectations clear so people know what to expect from you. Say when you go out for dinner with some colleagues. In the group, maybe some consume alcohol, few don't. If you're the one who does not, then it's essential that you share this with everybody and also be clear on the division of the bill to be paid. If not, then you end up paying for somebody else's consumption, which can be way beyond your budget. 2. Be consistent. Stick to the boundaries you set so people know you're serious about them. My friend once had some PGs staying in her house. When they arrived, she explained to them the house rules and they agreed. But as time went by, my friend became slack and result was a huge ruckus in the society. Middle of the night in which the PG guest and some neighbor had an altercation and cops had to be called. So you lay the boundary and stick to them. 3. Be respectful. People may want to or may not want to share about their personal lives. If they do share, then be respectful and not gossip about it to others. Tip number 4. Communicate. Speak up if something or someone makes you feel uncomfortable. This is very, very crucial. 5. Say no. A no is a firm no and does not mean maybe, maybe not, now or later. It's a no. This is the best way to set a healthy boundary. Learn when to say no. If you want to learn how to say no, there's a video I've already done. You can go check on the link and dive deeper in that subject. Tip number 6. Address problems directly. Mostly in relationships, it's hearsay that causes the misunderstanding. Always deal directly with the person who has said or done something and not via a third party. Tip number 7. Be open-minded. Listen to different points of view and allow space for understanding. It's never my way or highway. Tip number 8. Express your feelings responsibly. Start with when you said this, I felt this statement. Opens up for a discussion and not a confrontation. Tip number 9. Set financial boundaries so that you don't feel taken for advantage. My best friend did not have any financial boundary. Housekeepers, drivers, security person would always borrow money. When it came time to return the money borrowed, they often gave some excuses. This went on for many years, till the time my friend learned how to set her boundaries. So which is the tip that you're going to start with first? And was this video helpful to you? Then repeat with me. Boundaries are healthy. Put it in the chat box and share this video with as many loved ones and family members. Let them also benefit. And don't forget to check those 2 links in the caption. And let's continue this journey forward. See you next time.